Well, Michael, knocked out of the EFL trophy then. Is that one of those frustrating nights of what might have been, though, given the chances your team had?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's fair to say. I thought we were the dominant team on the night, certainly in terms of the chances we created and big chances in the game. And look, if you don't take those opportunities when they come, you can get punished, and a little bit disappointed to get punished the way that we did and the manner that we did. But I think from a performance point of view, it gives me a lot of sort of confidence going into the weekend. The amount of good opportunities that we create with some good stuff, certainly gives me a lot of confidence going forward.
Yeah, some good moments going forward. But the goal you've ultimately lost to, that must be really frustrating. A long free kick, and their player allowed a lot of time to volley in from close range.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think it was more of his toe. I think he got on the ball to score, but it looked like the ball was going to drop in around the 18-yard box, and obviously the wind has took it another sort of, 5 or 6 yards, and they've ended up getting on the end of it. There's probably a little bit of confusion whether Will should come for the ball or whether we deal with the ball, and ultimately I'd rather have them both doing it, and if they clattered into each other, and we asked the question a little bit later, but I mean, look, to be fair, we shouldn't even be discussing that's the winning goal on the night. The reality is I don't think it would have been unfair. We scored 5 or 6 tonight. Yeah.
2 chances within a minute of each other. Was that the big moment for you? John Marquis denied by the keeper, and then Anthony Scully put one just the wrong side of the post 30 seconds, a minute later?
A little bit. I mean, obviously, even in that first half period, obviously they scored a fantastic goal, but we've had an opportunity where the ball's just hit the keeper in the face from 2 yards out from Luca Houle, and he's made an unbelievable save as well. So I think you're right, though, in terms of moments. We score in that moment, they've got to flood bodies forward, it creates more opportunities. And there were two big moments and 2 good chances that certainly if we get that type of opportunity on Saturday, hopefully we get a different outcome.
Tommy McDermott showing again he's a real threat and knows where the net is. Is that encouraging to see Tommy on target again?
No, it is, yeah, and he's been a little bit unwell as well, so we're mindful of that. He's had a bit of a cold, and we didn't know how much of the game we'd get out of him tonight. But yeah, he had his moments tonight. Obviously it was a good goal. There was other things that I want him to be cleaner, a little bit better with, but he knows that. But it's nice to see him getting on the score sheet again. And
he made a few changes. Some of the players who had been regular starters were on the bench tonight, and some other players came back into the starting 11. Were you happy generally with how everybody performed?
I was happy with the performance. Thought we were good. Listen, at the end of the day, all I could ask for the players before the game is it's very, very difficult to promise me a result and promise us getting through to the next round, but you can promise that you're going to run really hard, you're going to work hard, you're going to make sure that you compete for every second ball, something that we didn't do enough on Saturday. We did that tonight. There's no way anyone could question us on that front, and just didn't get the rub of the green. Well, I say rub of the green, just didn't have the quality when we really, really needed it in them big moments.
You've had success in this competition, haven't you, before you took Oxford to 2 Wembley finals. How big a blow is it to go out to the group stage?
Yeah, it's a blow. It's not something that happens regularly, to be fair, in this competition for me. I lost in the semi-finals as well when I was at Lincoln on penalties, and like I say, it's a competition I personally take very, very seriously, because it's a competition that pretty much anybody who enters it can actually win it. So disappointing to go out of it, but we've got much bigger issues and things that we need to deal with, obviously, in terms of our league position. So was this a blessing? Who knows? I don't know. But the reality is come Saturday, we've got 3 points to play for, and that's probably the single most important thing.
Yeah, that looks a really big game, even at this stage of the season. We're approaching the middle of November, but it is the 2 teams currently 23rd and 24th going head to head. That doesn't need any building up, this one, does it?
No. Absolutely none whatsoever. It's a must-win, and we know where we are, and everyone knows where we stand with it. And I think the players are more than capable of winning it.
Just one final one for me. 16-year-old goalkeeper Tom Hill on the bench, involved with the first team for the first time tonight. Tell us a little bit about Tom and what sort of occasion it is for a youngster to be involved in the first team environment for the first time. Big night for him.
Yeah, it is, and to be fair, it was great that he had the opportunity to come along with us. In all honesty, it's far too soon for him, in terms of if he would have had to come on the pitch, it was far too soon for him. As daft as it sounds, he's almost still growing into his body. I know it sounds daft because of how huge he is, but he's a young player who will get bigger, he'll get stronger, he'll get more agile. And yeah, I mean, it's one of them where he's had that experience tonight of being around the first team fold, and it'll be one that I'm sure he won't forget very quickly.
Thanks for your time, Michael.
Cheers, Ted.